What's up, everybody? Bad Gamer popping back in. Man, oh man, oh man. I am so excited. You guys have no idea how excited I am right now. And it's not because I get the show to myself this week. Because I don't, it's not. It's not to myself this week. But Cindy is out and about with family. And Lady Snipeshot, she's adulting with family. James is adulting with family. So, guys, this week I'm not alone, but I'm the only host. But I am joined by... I'm so excited about this week, guys. I have a friend of mine who has been getting at me to play this game you see on the screen right now, Elder Scrolls Online. And I started like 2 years ago. I played this game for about 15-20 minutes. And she came back to me and she's like, you know what, you need to get back into this. I think there's some great gametography availability in here. And I was like, oh, but there's no, you can't get rid of the HUD. And she's like, things have changed. So I started back in, and then I was wowed by a lot of what I saw. Then she says, I need you to meet some of the folks in my guild. It's the Better Homes and Gardens ESO Guild. And I was like, what? And she said, yeah, as a matter of fact, I want you to meet a couple of friends of mine. And one person she introduced to me was my new friend, Neff, which is short for Nefrindil. Thank you. Everybody, welcome Nefrindil to the show. So I know most of you guys are probably watching the VOD because it's 2 a.m. in the EU. So, so thanks for tuning back in. Nefrindil is here to show us about building homes in ESO that are gametography worthy. And I have had a sneak peek at some of these homes. Guys, so gametography worthy. But I've also been told that we can't really see the homes blank while we're walking through them in the group that has them. So first off, let's make sure we do everything the way we do it. Welcome to Gametography. I'm sorry, I was just so excited. Welcome to Gametography, the show where we talk about games and tography, and we smush them together, and then we come together with a cat person running around homes and doing virtual real estate. So, there we go. I'm Bad Gamer Elite, and my guest today is Nefrindil. Nef, how was your week?
Mostly No Man's Sky. Yes.
Oh, No Man's Sky. Oh, we need to talk about No Man's Sky at some point. Today is ESO day, but I'm going to hold you to a commitment of talking about it, even if it's off air.
Okay.
All right. Well, for those of you who are wondering how my week was, it was a tough week for me. Again, just recovering from the festival, but then I got 3 comp days, which means because we work so much through the festival, we get days off, and I took 3 days: Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, because I was covering photography for a aeronautics festival convention thing. It's called the EAA AirVenture. For those of you who follow that. And I was doing photography for Ford this week. So my gaming has been minimal. We did Warframe on Monday instead of Mario. And then on Wednesday we did Warframe. And I finished Detroit Become Human, which was fantastic. Neff, have you played Detroit Become Human? Oh my gosh. Yeah. The story in there, like the first few chapters, you're like, oh, okay, this is a good game. It's pretty. after that, it ramps up like you wouldn't believe. It's crazy if you get a chance. And then Friday we played Warframe because I'm in love with Warframe, and the photo mode in that, which is called Captura, is amazing. Check it out in the Discord. As a matter of fact, get the keyboard's all the way over here. I'm gonna see if I can move this thing just a little bit, and I'm gonna put this in here, guys. If you loved gametography, why don't you check this out? All right, check out the Discord, you guys, right there. News, a little bit of news, and because I want to dedicate most of this show to touring these estates, guys. I have one little bit of news, and this comes from Fox in the Fridge. I didn't know this. I just found this out, so I'm assuming other people don't know. Rocket League has a decent replay mode. If you go into the Discord and you look under gametography in the sports area, or non-sports racing, or non-racing sports, there are some photos in there from Rocket League. Go check it out. Oh, so good. All right, now to the main event. Oh my goodness, let's do this thing. I'm going to show you guys. I can go in here. I didn't collect the Gornier estate, but I get to see what this looks like without anything in this. And then we're going to join Neff's party, and we're going to see what we can actually make of that. Now, what was it that brought you from playing Elder Scrolls to doing houses?
I mean, well, I started playing ESO since beta, so
Oh,
I've been
wow.
here day one. And so, I mean, I was already here and established when they came out with housing. And I've done housing in other games, so I kind of figured it was going to be sort of like that, you know, where you'd get maybe one kind of house, maybe two, a couple choices of furniture, you know, a couple places you could put that furniture, you know, so I wasn't really expecting too much, but when they came out with it, and they keep steadily adding to it, it is the most customized housing system I've ever been a part of, whereas we have almost complete control to create what is essentially tiny zones, which to me is just amazing. We have thousands of choices of furniture.
Yeah, I'm looking around here, and the Gornier estate looks it's like tree housing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the Wood Elf
What's
house,
that?
but yeah.
Oh, Wood
It's the
Elves. Okay. All right. Cool.
So, yeah.
So, being a Star Wars guy, my mind went to Ewoks right away. But I could see that now I see that as a Wood Elf. Now, this looks great. I mean, it looks kind of cool. And we as gametographers, guys, I'm going to go into options here and turn off my camera. How do I do that again?
Yeah, you go into options, video,
There
and
you
then
go.
screenshot
Thank you.
mode.
So options, video, screenshot mode. And from the outside, for my landscape and nature gametographers, I mean, you guys can do a lot with this. But what I want to do is I want to show you, well, I want to have Neff show us what this could actually be. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to find, let's see here, social. No, that's not right. Oh, friends. There we are. And then I'm going to travel to Neff. So it's going to behoove you to find some friends that know what they're doing in this game. For all you gametographers that are watching.
It is a big game. There's a lot to it.
And I want to give shout outs to Bound Until Death, or Bound as she's known, because she introduced us. Now look at this, guys. Already, I want you to look. There are lanterns here. Hey, there she is. How do I wave? I want to wave.
Actually, emotes. We go into social emotes.
Social emotes.
I had that hot button, so I always forget where it is.
Quick chat. Hello. There it is. All right. Nice. All right. So already, guys, I want you to take note. I don't believe the red-leaved trees were there already. I mean, that automatically just adds something. And then, were these lanterns here before? Nope.
Nope.
So, we're on the outside.
The only original things that you're gonna see are the really, really tall trees.
So, even the wood elf homes you've changed.
Yep, you can't see them anymore.
Oh my goodness. Look at this, you guys. I'm digging it. Oh, this is so good. Alright, so she's added. Look at the stairs. Okay, so I don't know where to go first. There's so much.
I guess over to the right of the entrance. There's a little shrine area back here.
Oh, wow. So not only did you plant or place the big stuff, but you've got little, like, just tiny details that can go in here. Skull, what's up, buddy? Skull Edits, welcome to the chat. We are on a tour with Neff here in ESO. She's oh, look at that. You got a title and everything. A Grandmaster Crafter in Elder Scrolls Online.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my.
That's a pretty tough one, to be honest.
Yeah? How long did it take you to get that?
A long time. Honestly, the hardest part is the motifs, because you have to learn, I think that's 50 complete ones.
Oh, wow.
So it takes quite a bit.
Here, I'm going to turn on my photo mode again. Screenshot mode again, because I'm seeing so much. Oh, wow. I'm going to do this. There it is. All right. Is she a VP like us? Skull, she is not a VP. And that's the beauty of today's show, is we're kind of melding two different groups together, two different people that are passionate about what they do, and showing that we as virtual photographers can do outreach and learn more about other games that don't necessarily have a photo mode. Can you turn and look at me for just a sec there, Neff? Right there. There you go. And what kind of emotes do you have?
Various kinds.
Let's see. Something that says, welcome to... Yes, like that. Just like that. Oh my goodness. I'm going to get uncomfortably close. Okay. Oh my goodness. That's fantastic. I'll send you that one. All right. So let's take a look at some of your interiors that you've done. Because we saw the Wood Elf homes. And by the... yeah, it is cool. Skull. By the way, Dude, why are you awake? I'm glad you're here, but wow. Skull, Skull is. Are you France, Skull? I thought you were France. All right. You know I always forget. All right, so oh, look at this nice little patio with a fireplace, and she's sitting down. Okay, okay, you stay right there. Look at you. Oh my gosh, you guys. Yes, you turned toward me. Okay, gonna get uncomfortably close. All right, and waiting for that animation again. I knew you were French. I knew that. All right. About to see something. Ooh, I created my new photos set on Final Fantasy 15, and yeah, I knew you were French. I knew it. But you know how I am. I can't do two things at once. So this is an what kind of room would you call that? Ooh.
This is a tea house. It's a Japanese tea house.
Oh my goodness, you guys. Look at this. Now, in your group, do you have people that will come in and kind of role play and just sit here and have tea and talk about the day and
A little bit. Honestly, there's so many houses to see. We don't spend too much time in any particular one. But some people have houses as guild homes, so like they'll frequently have people in their guild show up and hang
nice.
out. Yeah, it kind of depends.
Okay, Skull is asking, did you build this?
Yes, everything you see here I added.
So,
originally there was only this stone floor. This is which is the flat blank area.
oh wow. All right, so now there are some games that you go into, and there are pieces that I want to buy this pot, or I want to buy this tea set. I want to buy this stone thing. Is that what happens in this game for everything?
Furniture comes from all sources in the game. So like almost anything that you get into, there's a way to get furniture out of it. So some of it's craftable, some of it's on merchants that you buy with game gold. Some of it is through the Crown Store, microtransactions. Some of it's limited time, some of it's quest related, some of it you get from killing various things, some of it you pickpocket, so you have to steal it.
Skull says, damn.
And then with thousands of different things, I mean, it takes a lot to keep track of everything and be able to answer, oh, where's this thing come from?
Okay, so like this fish hanging area thing. That's one thing that you crafted. That's
technically no. These poles with the rope and the fish hanging off it, that's a luxury item. So once a year, there's every weekend there's a luxury vendor, and he cycles through a year worth of stuff. So once a year, you can buy this fish rack out of that vendor.
wow. My character.
The plus side of that is every Friday you get a brand new item. Guaranteed.
I think my character is salivating because I'm one of the cat people.
This bowl with the fish in it, I crafted that. This grill, I crafted that.
And when you say
these are two different pieces of meat, and that was a holiday.
When you say crafted, like how long does it take? I mean, because I know there are some games where you can start crafting and then you have to wait days for things to go. And then there's games where it's instant. Like what in ESO, what?
It's instant as long as you have the materials. Okay. And that's the big hang up with ESO is you have to have those materials, and some of them are kind of expensive. or kind of time consuming to farm.
Okay. So the farming can take a long time to craft immediately.
It can. If you're rich enough, though, you can buy pretty much anything. So
That sounds
it's all whether you want to spend money or
sounds a
time.
lot like real life. Okay. Oh, okay. So Skull says, "Dang, it's very well done. The architecture rules are very well followed. Congrats."
Thank you. And then up here we have our shrine. That mountain in the distance comes with the house, and I thought it looked an awful lot like Fuji, so I decided to get the shrine to point towards it.
Oh,
That way,
nice.
when you're walking up.
Oh, we're shooting this. That's for sure. Oh, wow. This is so good. I want to do just this. I want to be can I be the guild real estate photographer? I just go around and take pictures of houses.
You could.
Oh my gosh.
You could.
Ah,
And there's people that'll do video tours of like their own house. Over on the EU server, our guild there, because we have sister guilds on every single mega server. So there's 6 guilds altogether that work
oh wow.
at this. But our PS4 EU guild actually has a YouTube person that she does a lot of tours of different
Oh,
people's
that's
homes.
fantastic. Oh, Skull says I got to go back on the phones and grind. It's very cool to see you. Hope you will have a good stream. Thanks, Skull. Appreciate you, buddy. Skull edits, everybody. This is just amazing. Like, when we came in here, people, there were, I'm going to say it, Ewok houses. And this is what I would imagine a wood elf home to be. Now, these flowers, did you place the flowers too?
The ones that are up on this hill are part of the house. That's just what the
Okay.
grass looks like naturally. But everything that's over beyond that stone wall, which I also added,
Oh wow.
is furniture.
Oh, this is great. So the wall is considered furniture?
Even the butterflies I
Wait,
added.
there's butterflies?
Yes. Every. Oh yeah, they're back here. Yep, these are one of my
Oh
pets.
my goodness. Oh, this is so cool, you guys.
And you can put them anywhere, so that's pretty fun. I usually put them around flowers. 'cause,
Butterflies and
you know,
flowers.
makes sense.
Ah, this is great.
But yeah, this entire wall, each one of these blocks I had to put
And
down.
once you have something in this game, can you can replicate it without an extra cost?
Once you have the item, you can put it anywhere. So I could take it out of this house, I could put it in a different house, I could rearrange things anytime I want.
Wow.
So yeah. And then some of the furniture you can actually, because it's special quest rewards, you can put them one in each of your houses.
Oh wow.
So that's pretty nice.
So, did you have to? You didn't have to craft every single one of these blocks. All you had to do was basically learn how to.
No, thankfully these blocks are sold by a vendor. They're cheap. I just
Okay.
buy a bunch of them.
Oh, so they're individual. So it's not like, okay, I bought the design of this block and now I can place it how many ever I want.
No, since this one's not a craftable thing, no, I had to buy like
Oh,
100
wow.
or something at the vendor.
That makes this even more impressive. Okay, so I'm going to how do I leave? Because I want to show people the blank version of the next house. How do I leave the group?
Actually, you just go into options, collections, housing. You can jump straight out of here.
Collections, housing, And where are we going next?
Let's go to Notable and do Cold Harbor.
Cold Harbor. Okay. All right. So I'm going to go to Cold Harbor, and we're going to take a look, guys, at the blank Cold Harbor. And then Neff's going to show us what she's done in Cold Harbor. I'm really excited for this. Oh, this is so cool. Now I have no crowns, I have nothing, so I won't be able to buy a house and start doing this today. But I'm pretty sure I'm going to start doing this. Okay, so here is blank Cold Harbor. I see what looks to be like a warp gate type deal thing. This is not too terribly inviting.
Right?
I feel like I could get people together here and do portraits, but it would look kind of dull compared to what we've seen.
The fun thing about Cold Harbor, currently it's the only blank canvas house, as it were. They are adding a second one in the near future, but for now it's the only one that doesn't have an existing structure. Now, a lot of us will cover up the structure and make our own modifications or entirely new buildings, but this is the only one that you don't have to worry about that. You can just literally create whatever you want without stressing, basically.
So,
if you were to buy it, what would you make? Like, what would you want? What would you see?
Wow. See, now she's teaching us. Jesse's here. What's up, Jesse? Welcome, Jesse. Late night gametography show today. We're speaking with Neff of the Better Homes and Gardens ESO Guild, Elder Scrolls Online, and we're talking about housing and crafting and how that's an art like gametography, and how the two communities can work together and build beautiful art. So I would say this to me kind of looks like somebody that would be a recluse would live here. So I would, if I'm a rich recluse, I think Beauty and the Beast, it would be my motivation. You know, so tall, dark, dank castle, big bars, foreboding gate. You know, that's just me.
Okay.
This is what I'm getting from this.
And that's the fun thing. I mean, there are as many versions of this as people who own it.
Wow. All right, we're gonna travel to you to see what you did. Social, friends, nah. Travel to player. All right, guys, I'm very excited to see like how different our view of this would be. Because I'm going to imagine it's pretty different. Oh, come on. Go faster. Go faster. Okay. It's still doing the thing. So you must have done a lot, because this is taking a long time to build in.
There are some.
I like Lem's idea, says Jeff. What? Where? How? Where? You're not even outside anymore. What the what? Oh my goodness! It's like a workshop. Holy cow! Look at this. So, how long would you say it took you to do this house? It's amazing.
Oh, this particular one, because of this room right here, took me quite a while. Normally houses only take me maybe a weekend, maybe a week but this one took me a good couple months. Um, Now, this room is going to be unrecognizable to you and probably everybody who watches this. However, it's actually a complete replication of one of our end-game trials.
Oh, wow.
So this is a final boss room in the Halls of Fabrication.
What the what?
And it is to scale, so that was difficult.
Whoa.
Inside the actual trial, where all these grates are, there are grates and they're poisoned, so you can't stand on them. Hence, you stay here in the middle where it's safe.
And is that guy poisoned too, and that's why he's glowing
And-
green?
No, this is actually a dummy, a test dummy. So they added these in where you can damage them, and it will tell you how much damage you do over time. And that way you have an accurate number, because we don't have recount or anything that
Oh,
a lot
wow.
of games do. So this will actually tell you what your DPS is. And then you can get, because this is the trial one, so he's got as much health as a trial
Oh,
boss.
wow. So there's a lot of thought that went into this. This is fantastic.
Yes, the boss that is actually here in the trial is about maybe 5 times
What?
his size. He's also a giant centurion, but he is a giant centurion. He has a flame arm on the left, which is why there's a flame orb here. And then he's got a blade arm on the right. And he does special attacks with each one, so that's another reason they're there, so that you can kind of position yourself and get the mechanics and things worked out with the group if you bring them here to practice.
So, how often do you build a new home?
Not that often. I used to do it a lot more. Lately I've been kind of revamping houses more, so like I'll just tear one apart and turn it into something completely different. This one used to be completely different. This is one of my remodels.
And how many homes do you have?
Decorated 7, working on my 8th right now.
So that's easily, 4 to 5 months of work.
There are people who own every house, and you can own, I believe it is 50
What?
something, 55, something like that. And yeah.
I'm just flabbergasted that, at what you've done with the outside. This was outside and barren, and oh my gosh, if I stay here 5 more minutes, I'm gonna get into a fit of depression looking place. And this is amazing. I would hang out here.
I always try to make all my houses relaxing. I think that's my primary goal. I just want to feel good about being in them.
Wow.
And I also try to make them believable, where you could see this being in the game at some point. Like you could just walk right into it and not realize that, a player put this together.
Now, is the developer, are they aware that this is what happens?
I believe so. They're kind of encouraging of the housing community, but then sometimes we wonder. But they do spoil us more than a lot of other sections in the game.
Yeah.
But this stove in particular, this is quite a few items. There isn't a stove like
Really?
this in the game.
Like, tell me about how you made this stove. Because we've been talking about housing, but we got to remember that what makes a house a home are all the little amenities, right? So,
the block that makes up the base of it, that is one item. And then, like, the door here is one item, the handle, each one of those knobs, the top of the burners, the bowl, the ladle, the fan.
Wow.
Yeah, both those bars on either side, the hood, and then there's two pieces up there to make the pipes.
So, how much in-game currency did it take to make this stove?
I've spent a ridiculous amount of in-game money and crowns on my houses. It's really ridiculous, but it's what I enjoy doing, so for me it's worth it.
Alright, cool. Oh my goodness. This is fantastic, Neff. I want to just hang out with you all day in your houses. I mean, granted, maybe I'll go out and get a job and do some stuff to make my own, but these are amazing. Like, just the tiny details.
And I mean, my guild is full of amazing houses, which is the mind-boggling part, is every one of us has our own style, our own flair, our own ideas, and it's amazing to see all the different, you know, versions of the same thing just completely come to life. And even after years of doing this, I still get just blown away sometimes by people's creativity and imagination.
Now, have we seen your favorite house yet? I know that's a hard question.
It is a hard question. It's a really hard question. Honestly, I think Dawnlight is still my favorite.
Say that again?
Dawnlight? I believe
the
other day.
I don't think...
The one with the big library.
Let's show them. Let's show them.
Okay. You won't be able to preview the blank one because it's a limited time house.
That's fine. We're gonna wait for Neff to.
Well, you could, but you'd have to walk there manually, and that would be annoying.
We're gonna wait for her to reappear where she was. Oh my gosh, you guys, look! And she's got books up on the shelf. Look at that. In this house, did the books come on the shelf, or did you have to place those?
Oh, I'm not sure which shelf you're talking about. I think I had to add it though. Some bookshelves come with books, and then some of them don't. So.
Okay, so social, friends. All right, it still says.
No.
It still says you're not there yet.
You should be able to travel now.
Cold Harbor Estate. It says still.
Now the other.
Here, let me go back.
Really?
Let me get out of that thing. Social, friends. It still says Cold Harbor, but let's see if it just didn't change. I'm still gonna try to travel to you. Oh, Princely Dawnlight Palace. There we're headed.
The other bit of freedom that we have in the housing system here is that we can combine items. Like, it's not, oh, this is a chair, it has to go on the floor. You know, you can sink that chair partially in, all the way in, just show little bits of it. So we can merge things, we can hide things. There's quite a bit of flexibility in terms of creating things that don't actually exist. For instance, these windows up at the top, these are actually entire dividers, like room dividers. And I only showed one little panel because they look kind of like windows.
Nice. Alright, so guys, I have like one or two photos that I've put out of this house, but I didn't get to spend nearly enough time in it. So this is one of the reasons we're coming back here, guys. Guys, look at this. Look at this. I want to see more of you guys doing gametography in this game, specifically houses. I do know that Ghost Focus in our community has this game and he's getting back into it. Holy Headshot has this game and he's going to be getting back into it. This is just fantastic. This room reminds me, I don't know if you've seen anybody play it, but Assassin's Creed Origins. In Egypt, they have this room, a worship room, with a pool like this in it, or similar to that.
I haven't actually played it.
I'm scoping out your house. Guys, you may have seen the picture I posted of this room with the dragon on top. Oh my goodness. Now, please tell me that these shelves came with books on them. Okay.
They did.
Oh, thank goodness.
They really did. The materials to craft them were quite painful, but at least they had books.
So, and that tells me you had to find the materials for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of bookshelves, or is it 10?
And they're too high.
Oh,
yeah, 10
wow.
And then
oh my goodness.
Just another 8.
So you had to find materials for 18 of these things so that I could walk around and just be like, oh, that's dope. And you're like, yeah, it is. Do you not see what I had to do? Oh.
Yeah, the style maps for these come out of the Alanor dailies, so each one of these was 2 quests.
Wow.
It took a good while.
So cool. Alright, so door. Oh, see, and if you turn around, oh look at that. You know, you walk past it, you're like, oh, that's a cool fountain. You turn around, you see a different view. And this is what I keep we say to everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Make sure that when you're doing gametography, whether it's of ESO houses or trolls or cars, check out the different view. Now, my question is, this fountain, is it completely round or is it a half circle?
It is round. I just opted to hide some of it.
I love it. This is great.
The lilies it doesn't come with, and the little flowers. Add those.
See? It's those tiny details. Oh, question. Can you sit on the fountain?
You can emote sit, so it'll technically,
Yeah.
sit down on it. It just, you can't click and sit.
Can I see it? I want to see it.
Try.
The portrait photographer me is coming out right now. Oh, see what we can do here is this. Boop. Okay, we need to have a photo session. Where all we do is we run around the world and take photos of you. Right there. Oh, this is so cool. I dig it. Ah! All right. Oh my goodness, guys. We're almost out of time. Is there anything as someone that is just starting, what would be 3 things that I should know or keep an eye out for?
Having a guild or lots of friends is very helpful. Especially as a housing guild, we have a lot of crafters who've done the hard work already. So you don't have to go out and learn how to craft each and everything because we already have. All you have to do is get the materials and know what you want. So that would be my first suggestion is make friends. Secondly is know what you want. And a good way to do that is there's a couple websites that list different kinds of furniture. A good one is ESO Fashion.
ESO Fashion?
You can... And you can also go into the Crown store while you're inside a house. You go under Housing Editor and then Purchase, and it will show you not everything, but a vast majority of the kinds of furniture that are available, including everything that is craftable. So you can preview in that screen a great deal
collections. Alright, so what would I do? I would go into
your housing editor, actually.
Oh,
so once
okay.
you own a house.
So not now.
Not now. The other thing would be, while you may not be able to afford the house that you want right away, don't be afraid to get a small house and just start playing with how things, fit together and look together and under different kinds of lighting, and just somewhere to practice, because you can always use the place for storage later on once you do finally get your dream home.
So like real life.
Yeah. But you can't sell them back, so you're stuck with them forever, whatever you grab, but...
This is so great. Oh my gosh. Neff, thank you for joining us today. This has been a wonderful journey into just seeing what the world of ESO holds. It's not just, hey, let's go do this mission. It's build a life for yourself. Build a home for yourself. Have fun with it. Oh, this has been great. So, can anyone join your guild? Is there a how would one find a guild like yours?
There are very few housing guilds. We aren't the only one, but we are the oldest one. And our guild is full and we don't stay listed because we get a fair amount of requests. But if you do go to our Facebook, you can always request to join that way, or just stay unguilded and still reap the benefits, still see our pictures, still answer, ask and answer questions. So definitely the Facebook would be the best source to get to us. As far as other guilds, you could try the Guild Finder. Unfortunately, ESO has not given housing guilds our own category, which rather offended by that, but most of us end up listing under crafting. Quite the same, but...
Nice. Fantastic. And if someone wanted to find you as a game in-game personally, how can you do that? How do they do that?
Well, they could try sending me a game mail. That would probably be the best way.
So would they use that tier nog?
No,
okay.
Never do. So they would go into social mail.
That was that was painful. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh! All right, guys. Well, thank you everybody for hanging out. Bad Gamers Unite and Gametographers. Can't wait to see you again. Keep on snapping. Peace.